Look, I'm really sorry about what happened to your daughter, but there's no way Alan could have did what you said.
Nobody said anything to you about this?
Yeah, that Remy dude, but he's after my mom. I don't believe him.
No, he was Tammy's friend. He's telling you the truth.
Okay, then why isn't Alan in jail?
That's a good question.
What do you want from me?
Look, Harley's a friend of mine, and she tells me you're a good kid.
Harley.
Yes. And I just don't want to see Alan do anything like what he did to Tammy to you.
He's not going to do that, okay? Look, he let my mom and me stay in his house. He bought me a computer for school.
I'm sure he did.
Look, you're wrong about this.
Okay, would you ask Lizzie or your dad or any of the Spauldings? The pictures are all over the house, right?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Especially one guy, I think he's my uncle.
Philip.
Yeah.
Alan's favorite. His world revolved around him.
What happened to him?
That's a good story. You're going to want to ask Alan yourself. Look, I know you don't know me, but just... I'd get out of there while you still can.
Thank you. My lawyer's on his way.
Are you actually admitting that you drugged Harley?
Of course not, Gus.
Then why would you need your lawyer?
To press slander charges against you, Harley. Your wife sleeps with her ex-boyfriend and she tries to blame me, Gus.
I didn't sleep with Dylan. I was drugged, and I passed out in his bed. I have proof from the hospital.
Proof that I drugged you?
Proof that someone did. But I know it was you. Just admit it.
Why would I do something so ridiculous?
Because you are a miserable human being, Alan, who can't stand the fact that Gus loves me.
It's always about you, isn't it, Harley?
Harley, did the hospital say what kind of drug it was?
Yeah, a sedative, most likely Valium.
Really? Excuse me. Valium. Prescribed to Alan Spaulding.
That doesn't mean anything. Most houses in America have those in them.
Well, I wasn't drugged in most houses in America. I was drugged here, where you were pouring the drinks.
I'm the only one that could have done that? I only had access to your glass? What about your ex-boyfriend who shows up late and wants you to leave? The one you snuggled up with a little later on, huh?
Is it possible, Harley? Could it have been Dylan?
It wasn't Dylan.
He could have slipped something in your glass here or at Towers, although he didn't need to. You were all over him at Towers. I'm sure it wasn't difficult at all to get you to his room.
How do you know that they were at Towers?
Because he was there. I remember that.
Maybe you followed them to Towers to make sure that your little trick was working.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, wait a second. There was a phone call. There was a very weird phone call. That was you, right?
What call?
I was here, and my phone rang, and the caller ID said that it was your phone calling me, but you didn't say anything when I picked up the phone, but I heard Dylan's voice in the background. It's like you called me, but you didn't know that you were calling me?
Because I didn't call you. That was him. That is how you ended up at Dylan's. Because you heard something on the phone. You're just heartless. You make my husband think that I cheated on him? You're cruel.
I'm not cruel. I'm courageous. Because you have slowly been killing my son for years. I did nothing but save him from you.
So you admit it. You drugged her.
The ball was about to roll down the hill, and all I did was give it a nudge. No, I don't regret one moment of what I did.
I can't believe that you actually drugged her.
Oh, it was just a mild sedative. It didn't hurt her at all. You see, Gus finally had a son. But Harley couldn't accept it, could you? You were trying to tear him away from his own flesh and blood.
Dad, this was your chance. We were working things out. You get it? That dinner that we were supposed to have, almost had, That was your chance to make everything better, to help me.
I-
Actually help me
Don't you
instead of ruin
underst-
this family.
Don't you understand? I was helping you. You were living in a home with your son and the mother of your child, Gus. It's Olivia. Hello, Olivia. I was just talking about you, telling everyone about how much I enjoyed my time with Emma today. I'm glad you finally realize how important family is. What can I do for you?
Well, I thought that too, Alan, but I was wrong.
What are you talking about?
I came to you for help. And yeah, I actually felt bad about keeping your granddaughter away from you.
Emma and I had a wonderful time.
But it wasn't enough for you, Alan. You push it. You go too far.
I don't understand.
Stay out of my life, Alan. And Emma's too. You satisfied?
For now.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Seemed pretty clear to me.
What's going on?
This is between us, Rafe. It doesn't concern you.
He's a smart kid. Let him make up his own mind.
Ma.
Alan did something terrible to Harley to mess up their marriage.
Okay, so what'd he do?
It was nothing, Rafe.
Actually, Dad, it was pretty unforgivable.
Philip, wait! Don't go! Wait! I didn't mean to...
To think I was actually entertaining the thought of you being part of our lives.
Don't you understand, Gus? Everything I do, I've been doing for you and Rafe and Natalia. Don't you understand that?
Bye, Dad.
Natalia, I think you should talk with Rafe and explain to him our problem with Harley.
Explain what? How you tried to play God with everybody's lives, including mine? This little plan that you had to break up their marriage, it hurt me too. Because it gave me hope I shouldn't have had.
I can fix it, Natalia.
No, you stay out of my life and my son's.